Hello, guys. Welcome to Couch Pareto. I'm your host Mayank Anand, and today on this episode we have with us a very, very, very talented friend of mine, Mr. Pradeep Bhatt. Hello, Pradeep. What's up?
Hi, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. Very good.
Of course. I just wanted to say about a small introduction about Pradeep. If you guys don't know yet, Pradeep recently, very recently, designed Veerdas's outfit for the Emmys, the international Emmys. So it was his first big gig. Okay, and for people like me who are still struggling and hustling for that one big moment in their lives, I think we have lived a part of it through Pradeep's experience. So thank you so much for that, Pradeep, and very hearty congratulations to you for achieving this.
Thank you. I mean, when we first talked, I mean, you were first one amongst few people
Yeah,
who DM'd me, and we thought of we planned of doing this on that day itself. But
yeah,
on that day, I wasn't sure if this is going to happen.
yeah,
Uh, till the last moment itself कि ये होगा नहीं होगा कुछ बन के आएगा नहीं आएगा. I
yeah.
had this thought and मैंने सोचा कि अगर पक्का बाई चांस कर दिया और आ गया और कुछ होगा नहीं.
Uh,
I had so many thoughts in mind, but thankfully everything happened and now we are doing this.
yeah.
Feels amazing. I mean, we I feel vibe from you, so I really wanted to do this. I did a lot of interviews before, but then this one I was really excited for.
Thank you so much. But yeah, Pradeep, I was like one of the. I mean, I was very excited when I got to know that someone who is just another college student, from a very small town, Pahadis as you
Yeah,
call it, so from the mountains, is getting to do something so big, and Veerdas is someone who goes out of his way a lot of times to do things like these, and
sure.
yeah, it was something that was I checked out your profile. I saw your Instagram, and it was so generic, like just another Instagram account. And I was like, dude, this guy is just someone like me. Like he's so, it's so relatable, to see someone who is at the same level as you, and then he just cracks something huge. So I thought that as soon as the Veerdas put it on his wall, it came on my news feed, and I was like, I have to congratulate this guy because this is a huge thing for him, and I just hope he like it goes really well. And then I saw Vedas's outfit, and I was like, damn, he did it. So I was so stoked, to find it out and text you. But yeah, so let's talk about you now. That was my feeling, but yeah, let's talk about you now. Um, where were you born and brought up? What was your background like?
Yeah. So, I mean, see, my father was an army officer, so
Yeah.
we traveled a bit. I lived in the village. I used to study in a Hindi medium college, and then my family thought कि पढ़ाई लिखाई आगे बढ़ाते हैं इसकी and मेरे भाई की, and we came to city. We built home. It took us time. I mean, my father is the only one who earns in family, and he has to see a lot other than just us. So
Yeah.
it was a bit on him. He built home for us. He sent us to good school, English medium that we say,
Yeah.
and हमने वहाँ पे पढ़ाई करी. And for the longest time, I mean, for my family, I used to be the one who used to look after family. I mean, in terms of morally supporting them and um,
Yeah.
financially also. I had this thought always in my mind ki, my father is the one who is doing everything for us and all. So we came to Haldwani, and uh, I'll say I have lived a lot in Haldwani than any other place. So
Yeah.
I feel like this is my home. This is I feel when you hear your city name on an international platform, I mean that was the feeling that कि मैंने कुछ कर लिया अपने सिटी के लिए, अपने फैमिली के लिए. आई
Yeah.
थिंक दैट वाज द मोमेंट. एंड आई थिंक in my family itself, we have lived a very low key life and very, बहुत ही modest family है हमारी.
Yeah.
We don't express much. We don't, you know, party भी होती है तो हमारी it's very subtle. So ये भी मेरे साथ हुआ तो it was very subtle. So I think I come from that sort of background, very modest, and जो भी पहाड़ी family type की होती है, very ठेठ पहाड़ी. So I've come from that family. I've studied. I was a good student. I'll say I used to be good at academics as well. I used to be good at art as well. And बहुत time तक मुझे पता नहीं था कि मुझे क्या करना है, मतलब क्या मेरे लिए best है. पता था लेकिन when you come from these places, you don't know if you are good at it or you want to pursue it further. So I think that was the kind of background I had. Very modest and very,
Right.
grounded.
Right. Nice. That's amazing to know that coming from a small town like Haldwani. I think the first time I got to know about Haldwani was there is a
I know.
YouTuber called Gamer Fleet.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he streamed with Samay Raina. So I think a lot of comedians are eyeing Haldwani right now because
Yeah.
crazy talent coming out of Haldwani right now.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was very happy when I heard about him. I
Yeah.
only heard about him during the COVID times when they used to do streams. Tanmay, Suhani Shah, Samay Raina.
He was discovered just last year, and
Yeah.
I actually saw that stream जहाँ पे उन्होंने raid किया, and it was a very funny stream, and he was dumbfounded, and then he has progressed so much. He has more right now. He has more subscribers than Samay Raina himself, and Samay was the one who raided. So I think like lots of talented people in Haldwani out there thinking of coming and excavating a little bit for my podcasts also.
And people from these cities, Haldwani, and from these cities, they're very genuine. If you see him, Gamers Fleet, you'll see in his eyes himself that what sort of person he is. So I think that is the upbringing, I would say, from the Pahadis. And I was really happy for him that he is doing, and I think people know Haldwani because of him.
Well, in India, people got to know about Haldwani because of him, but around the world, they would know Haldwani because of you now. So it's a huge feat that you have achieved. So yeah, let's talk about your disability a little bit. I got to know about it through your Brute interview and all. That you have a disability that I think it's something that basically you see more than one image of something that you focus on. Is that what it is, roughly?
Yeah.
So could you tell me more about it? And I want to know, when did you get to know that you have it, and how did you deal with it? Going ahead.
Sure. So I remember for the longest time I had no specs. I had no lenses. And school mein they do these medical checkups, right? They ask you to have a medical checkup, eyesight and all. And मैं locally किसी के पास गया था for the checkup, and I remember उस दिन I went and मेरी eyesight उनने weak बताई थी, and मुझे चश्मा लगवा दिया था, and he wasn't very aware of a lot of things. Local लोग जो होते हैं, मुझे तो केवल medical बनवाना था अपना. उन्होंने मुझे चश्मा लगवा दिया, and for 1 year, I think 9th to 10th, I think मेरा चश्मा लगा था, and धीरे-धीरे मुझे दिखना चश्मे से भी कम हो गया, तो I went to a different eye specialist, and उसने मुझे बोल दिया कि your left eye is almost gone. The only thing you can do is save your right eye and your left eye. और मुझे 3-4 नुस्खे बताए कि do one thing, अपने right को बंद कर लो and see from your left eye. And these sort of tricks he told me. For a period of time I did that, and कुछ मुझे समझ नहीं आया, and विजन धीरे-धीरे जाता रहा, कुछ ना कुछ हो रहा था, कुछ डिफरेंस मुझे लग रहा था स्पेक्स लगाने के बाद भी. एंड फिर मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि आई थिंक आई शुड गो टू अ बेटर डॉक्टर एंड गेट अ ट्रीटमेंट और चेकअप प्रॉपर्ली. एंड मुझे याद है मैं I used to leave my school halfway. आधा क्लास करके मैं चले जाता था, and for 3-4 days I used to go to check my eyes, and they used to throw me to these different machines. एक के बाद एक दूसरी machine में they used to shift me, and they used to throw a lot of lights on me just
Right.
to see. I don't know what the machines are and all, but they
Yeah.
used to throw me to a lot of lights, and निकलने के बाद I used to feel like पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ, because I was the only one who was having something so major that people were caring and people were looking
Right.
after me like I'm the rare case. I
Right.
felt that for the first time वहाँ पे कि कुछ डिफरेंस है मेरे में, कि यहाँ पे लोग आ रहे हैं एक दिन में, उनका ट्रीटमेंट हो रहा है, स्पेक्ट लग रहे हैं, जा रहे हैं, एंड आई वाज द वन रोज आता था वहाँ पे,
Right.
डॉक्टर्स को नहीं आगे हुआ क्या है, एंड they used to check me daily, and one day they gave me this word keratoconus to search on internet. उस टाइम पे मेरे पास फोन तो नहीं था. I checked it somewhere, I don't know, but मुझे उस टाइम पे समझ भी नहीं आया कि ये keratoconus है क्या. क्योंकि मैं इतना छोटा था और ये चीज चश्मा सबके लगते हैं ऐसे आजकल की एज में. You'll see even small kids having specs.
Yeah.
And I thought it's common to have eye condition. Then he told me that you will have to shift to contact lenses. For me, the idea was very new of contact lenses. I always wanted to have contact lenses first of all, but then suddenly they told me that these are not the common contact lenses. These are RGP, rigid gas permeable lenses.
Okay.
एंड सुन के ही मुझे दिमाग बौखला गया. आई मीन आई थॉट ये क्या, आई मीन नया चीज है. एंड मुझे ट्रायल जब करवाया उनने, दीज लेंसेज आर वेरी हार्ड एंड रखने में ही यू फील लाइक देयर इज अ स्टोन इनसाइड योर आई. एंड फॉर द लॉन्गेस्ट टाइम आई यूज्ड टू फील इट. It only happened after a period of time that I got used to it.
Right.
And what happens in this condition is that as I said, I see moon. I don't see one moon, I see multiple moons. And this happens that just imagine me in a traffic light. These many vehicles, and you don't see vehicle at all, you see only lights, and those it is very difficult. And especially I'm in my art and design. It's my art and design career, right? Your eyes are important in any field, but more in these fields where you have to focus a lot, I think. So it happened that I felt like what's happening to me. I mean, what's happening to me? And these all questions. And I'll tell you honestly, very frankly, there were days I couldn't wake up because when you cannot see things and you have to, you are having already a bad day, you don't want to wake up because firstly you don't want to, secondly you cannot see properly. Then it becomes a lot on you that what is happening. But then I came to a conclusion that I cannot help it. The only thing I can do is to take the best out of it.
Right. So when did you accept, as you said on the Brute interview too, that you chose to make it your ability rather than your disability? Like they say that mutation is a superpower, like they say in the comics, just like that. To you it was some sort of a mutation that occurred and you took it to yourself to accept it and work with it. So when did that happen? Was it like after 12th when you went to college, or like before?
So I remember school time where I used to sit in my class. I never used to play out. I never used to ride bike or go anywhere. बहुत difficult होता है with the lens, क्योंकि अगर even a minute particle goes into it, you feel it and tears come out. You have to take out and then उसको साफ करके you have to put it again. And it's a whole tedious process कि बार बार करो, and you don't know कब क्या दोबारा हो जाए. And what difficult था, then I came to NIFT. And when you are in design college, you always want to be different. right?
Right.
You want to have something sort of an identity of yours that
Yeah.
is very different. तब भी मुझे time लगा accept करने में. It was my first year, then my second year. I think in my second year, when I used to tell these people, first of all, telling people is very difficult because वो समझते नहीं है condition को.
Yes. Correct.
They treat it as a normal eye condition, and I understand the fact that they cannot understand it unless
Yeah.
they sit with me and understand कि मुझे सामने जाने वाला इंसान की शक्ल भी नहीं पता है कि कौन है. uh, तो आई थिंक इट वाज माय सेकंड ईयर. मुझे मैं किसी के साथ कर रहा था. आई टोल्ड देम that this is what happens with me and my condition. I thought they, like usually people do, they give you sympathy and all. I thought wo bhi wahi karenge, and what the person said was, it's interesting. The word they used was interesting, I
Right.
remember. And not just that person, a lot of people afterwards, whenever I told them, they used to sit with me, and I used to tell them that I cannot see that thing. Can you help me with it? They treated it as a different ability, sort of. And then I realized somewhere that people are liking it. I mean, it's a matter of
Yeah.
fact that it's funny, but people were liking it that I cannot see things, and
Right.
it was funny for me as well.
Hmm.
He, what is happening with them? I mean, why they are finding it interesting? I cannot wake up early. I cannot see things. I cannot go out, and all. And then what I did was there was this assignment I remember, and we had to develop print designs and all. And
Yeah.
I thought, why not I take it as an advantage and use what I see into the prints. And
Right.
I tried doing prints, and I remember I had this jury, and the jury panel was very much, impressed with what I did.
Right.
They liked the idea that I'm using, my what I see, and it's very different with what I see.
Hmm.
So they were very happy. They thought it was interesting again, and
Yeah.
I think then I realized that I cannot help it. I cannot help with it getting better, because it's only gonna get worse, and this is the
Right.
matter of fact that it only gets worse. There is no cure to it. There is no
Oh.
medication, or why it happens and what not. There is no reason, even the doctors don't know of. And I thought, even I cannot help it, so let's face it. Let's use it as an ability. And
Hmm.
I did that. I Whatever I did afterwards, when you cannot see a thing properly,
Hmm.
because when I go in the streets without my lenses and specs, uh, the things that are around,
Yeah.
uh, suppose there are few things, वो सारे के सारे merge होके it makes a different object altogether, and I see
Oh.
that different object. I don't see what it is originally. So I think what I design and what then comes out of it only changes in my design as well. I don't do
Right.
what is really visible to others, is what I have like concluded afterwards.
Right. Got it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, it is really amazing. You are a fashion design student. You have to have a very keen eye on things. ठीक है? And
Sure.
you designed an outfit for Emmys, and this is I think a disease. I don't know, a problem, I'll say, which is so unique. I've literally
Hmm.
never heard of it. Okay. And when I got to know that you
Yeah.
have it, and then when I related it to your achievement right now, you have done something
Mhm.
exponentially hard. When it comes to us, we when the amount of effort that we put in to get that first gig, okay, and nail it, would be much less than what you have put in, because I literally cannot imagine how you see things. when it's myopia and all of that, मतलब जो बोलते हैं ना लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस या शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस का जो ये होता है जो हम नॉर्मल चश्मे पहनते हैं,
Sure.
all of that is very easy to imagine because all you have to do is you
Yeah.
take their specs, you wear it and you see कि तुम्हें चीज़ें धुंधली दिख रही हैं और उनको वही चीज़ें वैसी दिखती हैं बिना चश्मे के. But with you it's very different. You know how you see the world is unique to you. Nobody else can explain that around you, you know. So it is, I can understand, I mean, I can only try and comprehend how difficult it is for you to, you know, do things in everyday life. And as you said कि जो तू डिज़ाइन करता है, what you design, you know, and show to the people what your ideology is might not be something they see because you see something very different in your designs
Sure.
and they might not be able to see it. But I think that has also given you the ability of expressing things very well, you know, in words. कि तू क्या I think तू क्या express करना चाह रहा है अपने design से. Explaining that to someone might be very difficult, and I think you have achieved it so well that Veer Das was impressed with you, and he was so happy to, you know, show it off at the Emmys that yes, this is done by Pradeep, and he wants to have his own company someday, firm someday. So it is pretty amazing, man.
Sure.
So this was about your disability, and
Yeah.
well, I think I would suggest people to you know, research more about it, look into it, and anyone around you who's facing, you know, such problems, help them, you know, as and when you can. As Pradeep said, college mein the people, when they heard about this disease, they didn't bully him, they didn't you know, treat him as an outcast. They rather
Sure.
took it as a very interesting subject, you know, to understand, and they accepted him, I think, wholeheartedly. That's what happened, right, Pradeep? They accepted you and your disability, and they accepted the fact that you see things very differently from them, and they appreciated it. So I think that is the attitude we should. Yeah. So I think that is the attitude we should go forward with when it comes to, you know, a disability and a person who is probably rather suffering or in the phase of acceptance of what he or she is going through. So yeah, it's an inspiration. You are a huge inspiration for me, Pradeep, at least, because this is, I mean, I don't even know how to comprehend your problem. So it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as you said that it's very difficult
Yeah.
in college itself. I never faced you know, a challenge that I cannot see. My friends were
Right.
always there to help
Yeah.
me. I remember there were days I used to walk out and without lenses because it was COVID time and I my lenses got infected actually, and
Oh.
I couldn't really have specs or lens at the time.
Right.
Even now, I don't have. My doctors is not allowing right now.
Right.
But what happened one day was I was walking and you know, there were some people who were walking by me and I thought that they were my friends and I was about to hug them. You know, I thought because I thought they were my friends and
Right.
they made faces and they were like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
Uh, and this is just one example. I have done many embarrassing stuff, but
Right.
whenever I'm around my friends and you know, faculties, they are very helpful.
Right.
I don't you know, it only gets worse as I said.
Yeah.
So it's not that I'm really suffering and I cannot see. I'm at all. It's just that when I have my lenses on and specs, I can see at least
Better than usual.
90%
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
perfectly,
Yeah.
better than.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it only got worse during the COVID times, I feel,
Right.
because I had no lenses and I had to do my assignments. And I know that, you know, a lot of people wanted to be in NIFT and I'm at NIFT. तो मैंने कभी भी अपनी इस कंडीशन को आई नेवर यूज्ड इट कि यू नो, मैं असाइनमेंट्स ना टाइम पे दूं या
Right.
यू नो, मैं कुछ बहाने मार दूं कि यू नो, मेरे को दिक्कत हो रही है, मुझसे नहीं हो रहा है काम. I never did that, and I don't remember I ever use it as कि मैं आज काम नहीं दे पा रहा हूँ. And at NIFT you have like रात भर का काम, and हफ्ते भर का काम you have to give it on just one day, and it's very difficult. You don't get to sleep and stuff. Uh, it becomes difficult, but I know for a fact that I never used it कि मुझसे नहीं होगा and stuff. All I knew was this is my problem if it's a problem, and nobody else's. So I never used it. That's
There's a lot to learn from your attitude and your way of life, I think. हम तो इंजीनियरिंग में मतलब लिटरली बता रहा हूँ, I'm not even kidding. इंजीनियरिंग में हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हो, हम फिर भी बोल देते हैं बुखार है और हम सो जाते हैं, ठीक है, मतलब हमें मन नहीं करता जाने का लिटरली.
नहीं, वो भी मैंने किया होगा.
ऑफ कोर्स, बट
वो भी मैंने किया होगा कभी कभी.
ऑफ कोर्स, बट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज हमारे कॉलेज में अटेंडेंस कंपलसरी नहीं था प्रदीप, तो तू सोच सकता है कि कितना फायदा उठाया होगा. तो वही है. So I think when it comes to sincerity and working towards your dreams, we have to have that consistency and that stubborn attitude कि चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, ठीक है, रुकना नहीं है. वो वाला जो attitude है ना, वो बहुत ज़रूरी है I think हमारे फील्ड में. एंड इसी की बात करते हुए अब लेट्स एड्रेस द एलिफेंट इन द रूम. एमीज, प्रदीप.
Sure. Emmys.
Yes.
Yes.
So how was the journey start to end? ठीक है, starting में we know that through Brute and all we know that Veerdas had put an announcement out there that I don't want to go with something fancy and I don't want to work with any huge fashion designer. I want to work with someone who's an underdog.
Sure.
And I want to work with someone who is still struggling to make it and wants to do such work someday. And फिर तुमने मेल किया and तुम सो गए. You never thought that you would get a reply, right?
Never ever.
And all of a sudden
never ever. First of all,
yeah.
What happened was, as you have seen in the video, for the longest time I remember I used to there are these shows, Project Runway and Making the Cut and all, and there are these designers who work for these shows, and I remember I used to message them at least for a chance or for a reply that somebody will hear me out or would want to work with me or stuff. I used to try a lot. I used to put my hands here and there just to find an opportunity. And I think I remember मैंने Twitter use कर रहा था और कितने tweet कर रहा था. And मैं Twitter frequently use नहीं करता हूँ, तो मैं Instagram में देखा वो post and he put it out very loudly that he is looking for newbie designers who are just passed out or are studying. And वो सुन के तो अच्छा लग रहा था मुझे काफी, बट जब मैंने इंटरनेशनल एमीज सुना तो आई थॉट ये तो दूर है मेरे से, हाथों के दूर है बहुत ही. एंड मुझे समझ नहीं आया कि मेल करूं या ना करूं, क्योंकि मुझे पता था कि कोई ओपन पहली बात तो करेगा नहीं मेरा मेल. जस्ट ये देख के कि 4th ईयर का बच्चा है.
कितने लोगों ने भेजा होगा मेल यार, कितने लोगों ने भेजा होगा मेल,
कितने लोगों ने भेजा. तो यही मैं सोच रहा था उस टाइम पे कि आई थिंक ये जो एस्टैब्लिश्ड डिजाइनर हैं या जो भी अभी निकले हैं जिनके ब्रांड्स भी स्टार्ट हो गए, आई थिंक दे ऑल मस्ट हैव मेल्ड ऑलरेडी. और आई थिंक 23 सितंबर था उस दिन, एंड मैंने मेल कर दिया. मैंने बहुत ही इनफॉर्मल वे में मेल लिखा था. मैंने जितना भी काम था थोड़ा बहुत निकाला और मैंने मेल करा. मैंने सोचा कि देखने वाले तो है नहीं, व्हाई शुड आई टाइप इट वेरी फॉर्मली और मैं टाइम लगाऊं इसमें अपना. जितना भी दिमाग में जो भी आता है, लाइक यू राइट टू अ फ्रेंड और समवेयर, आई रोट इट इन दैट मैनर कि ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मेरे लिए कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है. कमिंग फ्रॉम अ बैकग्राउंड लाइक दिस एंड with no possibility of stuff like that, I wrote it in very informal way कि मैंने इवन सब्जेक्ट भी इतना इनफॉर्मल लिखा था, मैं अभी भी एम्बेरस फील करता हूँ उसके लिए। मुझे लगा था वो गाली देंगे मुझे कि ये क्या लिखा है इसमें,
What was
और
the
ये
subject?
क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि हम इसको आई वोंट टेल यू, आई वोंट टेल यू,
यार
आई टेल
ऑफ
यू।
रिकॉर्डिंग बोल सकता है, ऑफ रिकॉर्डिंग बोल सकता है।
नहीं, मैं recording में बोल सकता हूँ। I think what I wrote was,
हाँ,
and the Emmys best dress goes to this was the subject.
नाइस।
So remember,
बढ़िया यार, दैट्स
I knew
अमेजिंग।
मेरे को गाली पड़ने वाली थी।
हाँ,
I don't know what to react on that. I think मैंने वहाँ पे चांस लिया, मैंने मेल कर दिया,
हाँ,
एंड मैं भूल गया उसके बाद कि कोई मेल भी कर रहा था, क्योंकि इंटरनेशनल एमीज था, कोई छोटा मोटा अवार्ड फंक्शन, और खुद को देख रहा था, मैं घर पे बैठा हुआ था आराम से, और एक मेल कर रहा था केवल, मैंने ऐसा फील हो रहा था कि क्या बड़ा काम कर दिया, और मैंने सो गया उसके बाद आराम से, मैं पढ़ गया था, एंड आई रिमेम्बर 1 महीना हो गया था, अक्टूबर में 19th को मिडनाइट पे 11:50 या 55 पे his team actually messaged me, emailed me, and they wrote that, hi Pradeep, we like the vibe of your work and we would love to connect with you. And मैं उस टाइम पे इंस्टाग्राम यूज कर रहा था, और ऊपर के फ्लैश हुआ था मेल का, एंड मैंने ओपन करा, मैंने मेल पढ़ा, एक बार पढ़ा, पहले तो अजीब लगा देख के, फिर मैंने दोबारा पढ़ा और मैंने देखा कि है मेल वहां पे दोबारा, ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे को सपने आ रहे हैं, एंड आई रेड इट अगेन 3 4 5 बार, अचानक से डांस करने लग गया, अचानक से डर लगने लग गया, एंड मैंने डिसाइड करा कि सोना इम्पोर्टेंट है, लेट्स स्लीप, लेट्स सी कल को कि ये मेल यहाँ पे रहता है नहीं रहता है, इफ इट्स अ ड्रीम और इट्स अ रियलिटी, लेट्स टेक आवर टाइम। आई स्लेप्ट दैट डे, मेल वैसा ही छोड़ के, आई थॉट दूसरे दिन उठा था तो मुझे लगा कि पता मुझे जल्दी करना, वरना क्या पता किसी और को बोल दूं। रेड अगेन, डांस करा, और एंथुसियास्टिकली मैंने लिखा उसमें कि I'm very enthusiastic. I read it and very enthusiastic about it and all and all. और मैंने भेज दिया, और उनने मुझसे उसी टाइम ही थोड़े टाइम बाद नंबर मांगा मेरा, एंड होल डे आई वेटेड फॉर देयर कॉल। मैं फोन मेरा बगल पे रखा हुआ था मैंने, मुझे नहीं पता था कि क्या पता वो कब कॉल कर दें, मैं रिसीव ना करूं तो क्या पता वो क्या समझे, इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है या क्या है। पूरे टाइम भर फोन मेरे बगल में था, एंड आई थिंक शाम को मुझे 5:30 या 6 के अराउंड का कॉल आता है। हिज इवेंट मैनेजर मिस्टर आकाश शर्मा, very nice person, very dear person. He talked to me and मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा था कि मैं किसी से बात करने जा रहा हूँ जो इंडस्ट्री में ऑलरेडी हैं, और मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था मैं बात कैसे करूंगा, या मैं इतना कन्विंसिंग हो पाऊंगा कि वो मुझे इसके आगे नहीं, या क्या पता क्या बोले। एंड आई टॉक्ड टू हिम, he called me, and he told me one thing, that when they were shortlisting people, I was the only one who they shortlisted amongst all.
What?
They thought of shortlisting some 4 5 people. They thought of shortlisting 4 5 people, but he told me that you were the one who stood out, and uske baad they never went to other person or checked mail of others. This is what he told me.
भाई कंपटीशन ही नहीं था कोई।
मैं इतना प्रोफेशनली बात कर रहा था उनसे, बिल्कुल नहीं। मैं इतना प्रोफेशनली बात कर रहा था उनके सामने कि मैंने एक्सप्रेस भी नहीं करा कि मैं वो सुन के क्या मैटर करता है मेरे लिए वो, क्योंकि मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था बात कैसे करी जाए। मैं दिन भर ट्राई जरूर कर रहा था कि मैं कैसे बात करूं उनसे, बट जो होता है वो सामने हो जाता है। आई थिंक जो भी तुम्हारा रिएक्शन होता है। मैंने बहुत प्रोफेशनली बात करी उनसे,
हम्म,
जो कि मुझे वो ऑकवर्ड लग रहा था कि मैं इतना खुश हूँ बट मैं बात इतना प्रोफेशनली कर रहा हूँ। और आई थिंक द ओनली मेजर प्रॉब्लम हियर वाज आउट ऑफ इट दैट ले तो लिया है, अब करेंगे कैसे?
राइट,
यू नो कोई छोटा मोटा इवेंट नहीं है, कोई शादी में नहीं जाना है किसी को कि
एग्जैक्टली,
यहाँ पे सिलवा लिया दर्जी से। अ, बड़ा इवेंट है, बहुत सारी चीजें देखनी पड़ेंगी इसके अराउंड। एंड मुझे समझ नहीं आया था स्टिचिंग का कहाँ पे सीन बैठेगा। आई कॉल्ड माय फ्रेंड, आई ही इज अ वेरी डियर फ्रेंड, एंड आई आस्क्ड हिम फॉर हिज हेल्प। ही हैज a setup where we got it stitched.
ओके,
मुझे डिजाइन्स 2-3 दिन में देने थे उनको।
वाह,
एंड जस्ट इमेजिन, मैं उस चीज से बाहर भी नहीं निकला था और मुझे वो डिजाइन मांग रहे थे जल्द से जल्द।
हाँ,
एंड हमारा यू नो अक्टूबर 19th को दे मेड मी, एंड मुझे 10th ऑफ नवंबर को भेजना था वो। आई हैड 20 days, डिजाइन के लिए 3 days, 2 days एक्चुअली, एंड एक दिन मैं खुद खाया उनका,
हाँ,
बिकॉज एक दिन मुझे खुद को समझाने में लग गया कि हो क्या रहा है। एंड आई थिंक दूसरा दिन मुझे रिसर्च करने में लगा अबाउट द इवेंट एंड एवरीथिंग फॉर दैट मैटर कि वहाँ का मेंस वेयर कैसा है, एंड
राइट,
what should be the appropriate thing and what he likes and all. मेरे हाथ चलने बंद हो गए थे when I was sketching. So मैंने एक गाना लगाया एंड आई वाज स्केचिंग। जैसे मैंने बताया, एक दिन मेरा पूरा लग गया
हाँ,
खुद को संभालने में, दूसरा दिन मेरा रिसर्च में लग गया, और
हाँ,
तीसरे दिन मैंने किसी न किसी तरीके से डिजाइन करा। और ये पूरे टाइम में आई डिड नॉट टेल दिस टू एनीबडी, बिकॉज मेरे लिए वो प्रेशर और ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है। मैं अगर किसी को बताता कि ऐसा हो रहा है मेरे साथ,
राइट,
मैंने अपने तक रखा था। और कोशिश करी, मैंने पूरा दिन रात लगा दी स्केच करने में, और जितने वेरिएशन बना सकता था बनाए, और उसमें से बेस्ट मैंने उनको भेजा। एंड he was very busy with his work as well. He was doing shows each day in LA and then in New York. It took them time to decide a week to decide कि कौन सा outfit होगा, and I think 27-28 को they decided कि ये outfit है, and 1st November को they officially posted about me.
क्या,
So आई थिंक उसके बाद मेरे पास केवल 10 दिन बचे थे गारमेंट स्टिच करवाने में।
ओ
और एक
डैम,
गारमेंट नहीं था जो आप देख रहे हो, आई थिंक 2 गारमेंट, 2 पीसेस थे।
ओके,
सो it was very difficult, mentally very challenging, and I am somebody who overthinks a lot. So
राइट,
मेरे दिमाग में ये चल रहा था कि repercussions क्या होंगे। आई थिंक मैं इतने, मतलब मैं स्टूडेंट हूँ, मैंने देखा भी नहीं है कि ये ट्रोलिंग क्या होती है, एंड हाउ
या,
बैडली कैन पीपल गो।
या,
तो मुझे ये नहीं पता था कि मैं कर तो दूंगा, बट क्या पता किसी को पसंद ना आए। एंड
राइट,
मेरे लिए वो प्रेशर अलग से था। फर्स्ट डे से मेरे पास वो प्रेशर था कि एंड फैशन वर्ल्ड इज वेरी पीपल आर नॉट वेरी नाइस, I would say. In people are very judgmental about a lot of things,
ऑफ
and
कोर्स,
मैंने अभी तक इतनी मिस्टेक्स करी नहीं है कि मैं बिल्कुल परफेक्ट रख के दे दूं सामने आपके।
एग्जैक्टली,
मैंने, या तो ये होता कि मेरे पास बहुत सारा टाइम होता कि मैं ये भी गलती करता, उसको सही करता।
यस,
आई हैड जस्ट few 10 days left. मैं गलती करने का कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था, फिटिंग का कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था, because he was not here. There were a lot of things that I was dealing with at that
फिटिंग
time.
का कैसे किया
मैं
यार, आई
खाना
मीन,
मैंने आई थिंक मैंने खाना खाना कम कर दिया था।
लाइक एज यू सेड ही वाजंट लाइक अराउंड यू, तो फिटिंग का क्या मतलब, तुम लोग का मेजरमेंट्स आए थे वहाँ से और उस पे तुम लोगों ने काम किया, इज दैट
Yeah,
हाउ इट हैपेंड? वाओ,
yeah. His
वाओ,
team gave me the measurement, and we worked around it.
राइट,
And in bespoke measurement is the must thing. And इतने बड़े इवेंट में इवन कुछ थोड़ा सा भी गलती हो, it you'll see it. बट
हाँ
आई थिंक
एग्जैक्टली यस.
थैंकफुली हर चीज सही से बैठी वहां पे.
हम्म.
एंड आई एम थैंकफुल एंड ग्रेटफुल कि मतलब इतना सारा जो भी प्रेशर लिया था या जो भी चैलेंज मैंने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया था,
हम्म.
आई थिंक फ्रूटफुल निकला. पीपल अप्रिशिएटेड. हार्डली मुझे कोई कमेंट दिखा होगा जो नेगेटिव था. आई थिंक मेरे लिए तो कोई नहीं था. आई थिंक एज फार एज आई सॉ,
हम्म.
people were very appreciative of whatever
हम्म.
I did, and I was very thankful to everybody.
Yeah. And did you talk to Veer personally after the event or before the event anytime?
See, I wanted to, but
Yeah.
मेरे पास वो अलग प्रेशर आ जाता. मुझे समझ नहीं आता मुझे बोलना क्या है. His team told me
Uh,
that अगर बात करवानी हुई तो we'll make a call. But I knew that he was also busy with
right,
his
right.
shows, and
Yeah.
India और यहाँ की timing का very is a difference. So I never tried कि मैं बोलूं उनको. I
Right.
thought इतनी बड़ी opportunity दे दी है. I know for a fact कि मैं मिलूंगा कभी ना कभी. एंड मैं सामने मिलना चाहता हूँ rather than on a call.
Yeah.
मैं ज्यादा एक्सप्रेस वहां पे कर पाऊंगा. यहाँ पे कॉल पे I'll have few words to say and that's it. मैं एक्सप्रेस भी नहीं कर पाऊंगा सही से what it means to me. I think whenever I'll meet him, I'll be able to express it very well.
Right. Amazing. Amazing. I think this story is one of the most iconic stories ever, and I hope
Yeah,
कि in the near future you achieve everything that you have ever wanted, Pradeep, because you have put in that much effort in life, to work and accept, your problems, I think, and you have rectified your attitude so well. मतलब बहुत लोगों में बहुत चीज़ों को लेकर बचपना होता है, बट आई थिंक एज यू सेड कि
sure.
मतलब मैं मेरे को अगर वीरदास के साथ काम करने का मन करता ना, मैं जी जान लगा देता उससे बात करने की कोशिश करने में, ठीक है. बट दैट प्रोफेशनलिज्म इन यू इज़ समथिंग टू लर्न फ्रॉम, बिकॉज आई थिंक बहुत बार लोग उसी में मात खा जाते हैं एंड उसके वजह से इम्प्रेशन अच्छा नहीं बैठ पाता है.
Mhm.
एंड मेरे साथ भी वो दिक्कत है.
Sure.
सो आई इवन आई नीड टू वर्क ऑन इट अ लॉट. But I am so thankful to you for talking to me about this, for educating my audience, as to how you went about it. I just hope that all the new fashion designers out there and all the students who are working towards it, they take lots and lots of inspiration from this podcast and from your story, and they keep working until they can get a crack at that first gig that they've been looking for. So, as Pradeep said,
Sure.
guys, कोई भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिस नहीं करते हैं. उसको आई थिंक प्रदीप वॉज skeptical about sending the mail, but eventually he pressed that send button, and that is what did it. Uh, आप मेल फॉर्म करो ना करो, ढंग से, आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो कॉल या नहीं कर रहे हो. आई थिंक इट्स ऑल अबाउट अप्रोचिंग दैम, अप्रोचिंग द
Yeah,
पीपल यू वांट टू वर्क विथ, एंड just asking them outright ki can you do it. uh,
sure.
that's one thing I think, Pradeep, we have in common. कि मैं किसी को भी डीएम करने में हेजिटेट नहीं करता. आई टेक माई चांस एंड आई डू इट देन एंड देयर, बिकॉज आई फील लाइक
Yeah,
कि अगर आज उन्होंने देख लिया तो हो सकता है कि मैं एक पॉडकास्ट कर लूँ, बट अगर मैं हेजिटेट
sure.
करूँ और मैं वेट करूँ कि ओके व्हेन आई मेक इट तब बात करेंगे, तो हो सकता है कि
Yeah,
आज वो ग्रेट अपॉर्चुनिटी जो मैंने मिस किया मुझे वापस कभी ना मिले. So I
sure.
think that is something to learn from. And thank you so much, Pradeep, for talking to me. And thank you
Thank you
so
so
much
much.
for sharing your story.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're one of the most inspirational people I've talked to, and I have
Don't
I
say that.
have
I have met seen a lot of inspirational people
right.
in my life, and I don't think I'm inspirational at all. I hope I become. I hope people look up to me. I whole my life I wanted this. I think I'm getting it now. I used to, go to my terrace and give speeches. I used to go to
Right.
Mithila छत में जाता था, मैं इंटरव्यूज देता था. दिस इज नॉट द फर्स्ट टाइम और द सेकंड टाइम मैं इंटरव्यू दे रहा हूँ.
Right.
मैं न्यूज एंकर से बात करता था छत में जाके. मैं लोगों से स्कूल्स जाता था लोगों को इंस्पायर करने. एंड आई
Okay.
थिंक वो केवल एक मजाक में होता था. आई थिंक वो
हाँ.
रियल हो रहा है. एंड आई थिंक a lot of people who are listening right now, I think dream big, I- keep your feet grounded and your
Yeah.
hands in the sky, and you'll touch it. So
Thank
thank
you.
you for
Thank you
that.
so much,
Thank you
Pradeep.
for this interview. I mean, I'm very grateful. I hope, thankfully, we made it till
Yeah.
this point. I was very, scared कि कब मेरा internet जाएगा, but I think everything happened. So
Yeah. I think वीडियो में थोड़ा लैग है बट I'll try and fix it as much as possible. एंड जहाँ भी नहीं होता है आपका एक फ़ोटो छाप देंगे ऐसे और
yeah,
आपकी ऑडियो आती रहेगी तो कोई टेंशन नहीं है.
बिल्कुल,
Story
बिल्कुल,
is very important,
बिल्कुल.
and everybody out there who listens to this podcast will know your story, and anybody who doesn't know you yet and
Yeah,
your story yet will get to know it. And I think
sure.
yeah, it's a huge thing to talk about your disability so openly, and how you came to accept it
Sure.
and how you worked with it and made it your advantage rather than a disadvantage. So I hope people learn a lot
Mm-hmm.
from you, and I have a lot to learn from you. I am working on it, honestly speaking, and trust me, you will get there because you're already on your way. तेरा पहला gig हो चुका है, and I hope you get many more gigs, and
Sure.
like you make it in life super soon, man. So thank you so much, and stay in touch.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
भाई रैंप वॉक करवाते समय भूल मत जाइयो भाई को.
अरे बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
बट वंस अगेन थैंक यू
I'll
सो मच
remember
प्रदीप.
कि मुझे मॉडल किसको लेना है. Okay.
भाई कल से जिम जाना शुरू भाई, कल से जिम जाना शुरू भाई.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
चलो यार, थैंक यू सो मच प्रदीप.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
With this, we come to an end to today's episode,
Yeah.
guys. To all my audience who have returned, thank you so much for listening to me again and again. And I'll bring you more such quality podcasts. So stay with me. And to the newcomers, welcome to Couch Pareto. This was one of the episodes I did with Pradeep Bhatt. There are many more such episodes and such inspirational people who have talked to me, and I'm hoping to get more of them. And you'll learn a lot from them, their journey, and how they started out. And I hope I can deliver some quality content. With this, Couch Pareto signing out. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.